Hey Lemonette, it's Dave. I was listening to your video on whistling and I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really neat. I myself am a whistler. I think one of the reasons why you can't teach anybody how to whistle is because everybody whistles kind of differently. Like that one guy. Here, I wrote it down on this envelope. I think this is a bill. And now that I wrote all over it, I'll probably never pay it. But that's okay. I probably wasn't gonna pay it anyway. But his name is Whistler's brother. He was whistling kind of like really low, and then at some point it kind of sounded like it was coming out of his nose. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Kind of neat too, and it sounded really good, kind of jazzy, all new and stuff. So anyway, there there were a couple of people who hit on something I wanted to tell you about, which is Carbaloca and this guy named Raw Gay Neck. Anyway, I was just going to point out, like they kind of did, that whistling standards in the South, you're a good whistler if you can whistle the Andy Griffith theme. You can whistle anything in the world, but if you can't whistle that, you can't whistle. And I remember growing up whistling. I couldn't whistle until I was about 12 or 13. And my mother is a whistler, and she whistles all the time, especially when she's busy. She whistles. I think that's how she kind of, keeps her sanity. Uh, because, for all of us in our family, it's such a delicate balance. But my grandmother hates it. She did. I guess she doesn't. I don't know. You think she still hates it now that she's dead? I really don't know. She hated it when she was alive, so I don't know if she still hates it, but she hated it. She'd say, "Gentlemen don't whistle in the house. You're not supposed to whistle in the house." What does it matter if you're in the house? So you're supposed to go, okay, so if you're a heathen for whistling in the house, if you go outside, that makes you less of a heathen. But anyway, I never really understood that, but I love my grandmother, God rest her soul. And um, but I don't know what I'm gonna whistle, but you can whistle anything. But the thing about whistling is like it's not so much like the way you hold your oh god. Well, I guess I'm doing it. I wasn't gonna make it like an instructional video about how to whistle, but it has a lot to do with saliva, and you gotta keep your lips like really lubricated and stuff. And the way I do that, yes, that's right, petroleum jelly, and it's good for everything. You got to burn, well, not like a bad burn, but if you got like a small burn, petroleum jelly. If you ran out of lotion, petroleum jelly. If you ran out of hair grease, oh, that's what I should have done before I did the video. Yeah. Wow, that doesn't look better at all. But oh well. And you know how your mom, when you were a kid, used to do that? Maybe they should just rename this stuff and call it mother spit. You know how your mom, kind of like that lady who was sticking her fingers in her mouth to whistle. I can't do that. I never have. Anyway, but you gotta really get your lips moisturized and gotta get them ready to do the whistling. God, I got it everywhere. Okay. And then you can just whistle anything. Like, you can whistle the Andy Griffith theme like everybody else. Or you can do, something from the light classics, like as the Flying Dutchman. My grandmother, the one thing I could get away with is whistling from my grandmother is hymns. Like if I whistled hymns, she would come in there and like, "Young gentlemen don't whistle." Oh well, it's a hymn. Well, as long as he's whistling, bringing in the sheaves, then it's okay. Anyway, I guess those are my thoughts on whistling. Bye.